Hi, I'm Victoria Julianne,
Hey, I'm Avery Francis.
and we are the hosts of the Counterculture Teen podcast. We're here to inspire a spirit of faith and patriotism in the hearts of young Americans like you.
Stick around. We're about to break cultural norms and champion the next generation of fearless patriots.
As far back as I can remember, I've always loved my faith and my country. I've always strived to make a difference, but I didn't know how. However, in recent years, I've decided that it was time to do something about that passion inside. I strive to use every aspect of my life, every talent God has given me, every high, every low. I've resolved to harness that and pour my all into the calling I know I have been given. Since I was 5, I wanted to be a cop and a writer. I've been writing ever since, and I work towards pursuing a career in law enforcement every day. I decided I want to pursue both as full-time careers. But what can a teenager do, you may ask? Shouldn't I wait until I'm older to begin pursuing my dreams? Shouldn't I enjoy this time of adolescence and not get serious about life until later? I believe that anyone, and especially teenagers, can do great things if it is according to the divine calling they receive, and if they put their minds and hearts to it. My purpose and passion is to protect and preserve the faith and freedoms America was founded upon. I refuse to bend to today's low expectations. The passion I have for this topic flows through my veins, and I can't keep it in any longer. So I asked the Lord to use me in any way He wanted to launch me forward on this calling, because I had no idea what I was to do first. So, He spoke to me, so clearly I could almost hear it. Start a podcast. At first, I was excited and a bit terrified. This was my first step, but how would I go about this? I didn't know then, but I decided to trust Him and press on. For a couple of days, I thought about the podcast and estimated the amount of time it would take for me to launch something like this alone. It would have taken nearly half a year. But then I talked to my best friend about the podcast idea. Something happened I never dreamed could have. She offered to take on the huge responsibility of helping me lead and launch it. And so here we are today. Welcome, friends, to the introductory episode of the Counterculture Teen podcast. And now, I'd like to introduce my best friend and co-host, Avery Francis.
Awesome. Hello, my name is Avery. I am the co-host on this podcast. I am a 16-year-old homeschooler. I live in the Northwest. I'm the Club America president in my county. My hobbies are writing, drawing, reading, and my favorite subject is chemistry.
Thank you, Avery. I am also a homeschooler, like Avery. I'm 14 years old, and I also live in the Northwest. And I'm your co-host on this podcast, which by now should be obvious. And I am also the founder of Ignited Pennings, a newsletter that seeks to light the hearts of Christians on fire for the Lord. Like Avery, I'm also working on getting involved in my local Club America chapter and even trying to start one. So, me and Avery have known each other since I was 5, and we're coming together from hundreds of miles apart to do this podcast together because we believe in a culture that values faith, family, and freedom, and that teens have the power to influence and change today's culture. We stand on a biblical foundation, and we're going to be speaking from a Christian worldview, combating the secular, humanistic, and atheistic beliefs of today.
Listen, we believe in our generation. We are not lost. Us teens and young adults have the power through the Lord to rise above low expectations and change our declining culture. We are championing watchers to become warriors in today's world, dominated by the weak and apathetic. Our foundation is built on the principles that founded this country, and above all, the Lord. He is the rock in a time of turmoil, and we look to Him as our guide.
We will discuss the topics of today from a biblical standpoint and from the eyes of teenagers just like you. We want to give you a new perspective on your life, this country, and your faith and family. And through it all, we strive to spread the light and life of the gospel of Jesus Christ. We are here to encourage a spirit of patriotism in the hearts of young Americans like you. Together, we will rise, a rebellion against the darkness, and combat the forces of evil with light and love. Join us as we embark on this journey to encounter our culture for Christ, our King, and our beloved country, America, the land of the free. Tune in next time for another episode.
If you like this show, be sure to subscribe to our email list below and follow us on Spotify and YouTube.
See y'all soon! And remember, in an age of compromise, it's up to us as Christians to choose to courageously counter culture for Jesus Christ.